Okay, we are going to do an overview of the sky replacement tool. First, let's take the layer we want to work on and make a copy. And then you go to Edit, find Sky Replacement. Then you're going to see a box come up. Now, yours might be collapsed all the way or it might not. But if it is collapsed inwards, go ahead and expand it all the way. And don't forget to hit the preview so you can see what it looks like as you work on it. Now let's go pick an image. Now, Photoshop will have preloaded images already, or you can load yours in. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. So let's go ahead and find one. Pick one that looks good here. Something that makes sense. And there we go. Okay, now let's move it a little bit. You can actually move the background image, make it look a little better depending on what you want to do. And you can also shift the edge. As you can see, what that does, it changes the edges a little bit. You just have to work on your end, work it a little bit, and see what's going to be best for the effect that you're trying to get. Also, you can fade the edge. There's one way and then there's the other. So to change the brightness, adjust the brightness depending on what you want to do. If you want to match the brightness of the foreground, you can do that, or you want to have some type of contrast or something. I guess it would depend on what you want to do. But move the slider to the point where you think it makes sense for the effect or image that you want to do. Next up is the temperature tool. This is for the background. So if you want to warm the background, all you do is move the fader to the right. And if you want to cool it, you move it to the left. Pretty simple. The scale tool will scale your background larger or smaller. Just be careful, you will see the edge at some point. So just watch carefully. For the foreground adjustments, there's multiply and screen. Screen will make your foreground a little bit lighter, as you can see, and multiply will make it darker. Again, this depends on what you want to do with the image that you're working on. Are you working on a daytime image or nighttime image? Nighttime, multiply would be better. Daytime, screen would be better. It lightens up that foreground. So play around with it, see what works, massage it a little bit. Play around with it and see what works best. Now off to the foreground lighting. The foreground lighting is quite subtle, but definitely work that and massage it again, because just that little adjustment might be all that it needs. Same thing with edge lighting. It's really subtle, but play with that a little bit, and you see it might make a huge difference. Color adjustment, same thing. It's subtle, but if it adds that extra thing that your image needs, I would definitely utilize it. So for output, you have duplicate layer or new layers. I like to have multiple layers, so new layers is a better option for me, I believe at least. So that's pretty much it. Hope you got something out of it. All right, until next time.